Have you ever wondered how you learn new things or change your behavior? Well, one of the most influential theories in psychology offers an explanation. Operant conditioning. Operant conditioning is a type of learning where behavior is influenced by consequences, either reinforcements or punishments. It was developed by American psychologist B.F. Skinner in the 1930s and 1940s. The core idea is simple. Behaviors followed by rewards are more likely to happen again. Behaviors followed by punishment are less likely to happen again. Let's break down some key terms. Reinforcement is anything that increases the likelihood of a behavior happening again. It can be positive, adding something, or negative, taking something away. For example, adding a reward like getting a gold star for turning in your homework on time is positive reinforcement. Removing an unpleasant thing like taking away an annoying sound is negative reinforcement. On the other hand, punishment decreases the likelihood of a behavior happening again. It can also be positive or negative. For example, adding an unpleasant consequence like extra homework is positive punishment. Taking away something pleasant like video games is negative punishment. Now let's see how these concepts work together in operant conditioning. There are 4 types of operant conditioning. Positive reinforcement, giving a reward to increase behavior. Negative reinforcement, removing something unpleasant to increase behavior. Positive punishment, adding something unpleasant to decrease behavior. And negative punishment, taking away something pleasant to decrease behavior. To better understand these concepts, let's look at an example. In B.F. Skinner's famous experiment, rats were placed in a box, also known as a Skinner box. The box had a lever that the rats could press. When the rat pressed the lever, it received food. This is an example of positive reinforcement, because the rat is more likely to press the lever again because it received a reward. Skinner also demonstrated negative reinforcement. In another experiment, he placed rats in a box with an electric shock. To turn off the shock, the rats had to press a lever. This is an example of negative reinforcement because the rats were more likely to press the lever again, because it removed an unpleasant stimulus. But what about punishment? Skinner showed that positive punishment can decrease behavior. In one experiment, he gave rats extra homework after they misbehaved. This increased their likelihood of misbehaving again. However, negative punishment can also decrease behavior. For example, in another experiment, Skinner took away the rat's favorite toy when they misbehaved. This is an example of negative punishment because the rats were less likely to misbehave again because they lost something pleasant. Operant conditioning is widely used in education, parenting, the workplace, and beyond. By understanding the principles of operant conditioning, we can shape desired behaviors and discourage unwanted ones. From rewarding employees for good performance to praising children for completing their homework, positive reinforcement is a powerful tool for increasing desired behaviors. Taking away an undesirable stimulus like an annoying sound or a buzzing alarm is also effective. For example, apps and games often use this technique to encourage engagement. Negative reinforcement is also widely used. Removing an unpleasant consequence like a speeding ticket for a child is a great way to motivate them to follow rules. Similarly, giving an employee a bonus for meeting a deadline is a positive incentive to improve performance. Positive punishment is sometimes necessary to discourage unwanted behaviors. Giving a child extra chores for misbehavior is a way to teach them responsibility. While negative punishment can also be effective, taking away a teenager's phone for breaking curfew can make them more likely to follow the rules in the future. Overall, operant conditioning is a powerful tool for shaping behavior. Understanding the different types of reinforcement and punishment can help us create positive change in ourselves and others. So next time you're trying to change your behavior or someone else's, keep the principles of operant conditioning in mind.